Hello, my demons and ghoulies. Look at my hands, so jazzy. Today, we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be doing a sketchbook cover decoration. I don't know. I've been feeling kind of lacking in the creativity department, and I got a new sketchbook since I finished my old one, and I figured what better way to help spark the creativity other than by redoing the cover. I also just kind of thought it was kind of ugly, so it's hard to see, but I'm starting off by painting the edge of the cover by the binding, the spiral binding black, because I know that when I cover it with fabric later on, I know that that was going to be peeking out, so I figured, let me just cover that up. But I'm curious, how many sketchbooks do you guys go through? Do you go through any at all? Do you open one up, draw on one page, and then buy another, and then immediately only draw one page in there? I know my fiance actually is a fairly well-established artist, and I think he's only ever totally filled out one sketchbook in all his life, so you know, to each their own. Alright, so I'm finally getting out of the fabric. I do sew a lot, so I had some scraps, and this is definitely one of them. I just threw it on top, and I'm taking hot glue to adhere it to the cover, only because I wasn't sure if regular white glue would be able to keep it attached, because it's not necessarily as flexible using white glue. I figured hot glue might just be a little bit stronger in the long run, but I know I'm probably going to have to make some secondary attachments later on down the line if I use it too much. And of course you can't see, but I'm basically flipping the excess onto the other side of the cover and just gluing it down, so that way I don't have to cut the fabric and risk having a bunch of frayed edges and leaving threads behind wherever I go with this thing. I just thought it would also look a little cleaner. And now that that's done, I got these really cool paper booklet things from Michaels like last Halloween, and I've been using them to slap on the front cover of every sketchbook I've had since. So I figured this definitely has the vibe I'm going for. So yeah, like you just saw, I leafed through, got me scissors. I'm just trimming the little edge off before slapping this baby down. It's a shame. I really wish I knew if there was more of this type of like decorative paper I could find, or like a bigger pack. It was like on clearance sale, like $1.99 for this thing, and I kind of don't want to use it because it's so pretty, but it was too perfect. I had to. And here I'm starting to mess with some ribbons that I have, also from Michaels, for like $1.99, and I don't use them for much, so I figured this would be a good way to just use them, but I wasn't sure not only which to use, but where to lay it. So I'm just messing around with placement before finally taking it to just the outer corners. I'm like referencing the sketchbook finished by my side right now to make sure I'm not just lying to you. Again, I'm going over it with hot glue, but I really should have, rather than doing these little glue dots every inch or so, I really should have just glued down the entire thing, because I'm a little hesitant now that it's gonna rip off or pop off at some point and I won't be able to stick it back on. Oh, and I guess I should mention, if you are going to be doing something like this and you do use hot glue, please be careful. It is so easy to burn yourself with this kind of stuff. Like, if you just grab it the wrong way or just touch the nozzle or even just touch the hot glue, like, you could very easily and quickly burn yourself. I should know. I've done it multiple times. And now that that's done, I have an excess of washi tape that I don't use, even though I told myself, oh, I'll totally use it for journaling. So I really wanted to make good use of it and just get as much stuff on here as I possibly could. I got this set on Amazon. My friend sent me another, also from Amazon. If I can find it, I'll link it below, but it's like sea and stars. It's really, really pretty. And I thought it would make a nice little decorative border along the edge. Then I actually went back to the paper and I was looking at the back side of them, which is what you're seeing, and I thought it was also kind of a shame to waste, because it is really, really cool looking. It's a neat design, and it was nice because it helped fill out the page a little bit. I wasn't really sure how I was going to be filling a majority of it, so I just trimmed like the top and the bottom and just cut out what I wanted. You see like a couple little stars from the sides, and just placed them down, glued them down very carefully. You can see me cleaning up all the hot glue strands. Oh, totally wasn't sure what I was doing for a second. You can't really see it, but thumbs up. I'm melting some wax for my wax seal stamp. I love to use this thing. I don't get to write letters very often, but if I ever do, I totally use it. So I'm just letting the wax melt. What am I doing with my hand? You see that? I'm just fussing with it with my thumb. But I knew that I definitely wanted to use it because it's special and unique, and the wax seal is a skeleton key of my design. And since there's the skeleton key already like smack dab in the middle, I thought it would be a mistake if I didn't add it. So you pour the wax, and of course I cover it with my other hand. You place the seal down, let it dry, or let it cool down, and then I added a couple little extra drips. And then I'm cleaning it, of course. Always clean your stuff when you're done, because you're gonna forget otherwise. And while that is cooling, I'm taking little pictures. Oh, I was trying to take like a satisfying like peel porn, but I think it was starting to lift up the fabric underneath, so and to further fit with the skulls and keys and black and white theme, I have a few Unis Honest stickers, and I knew this one, at least just one, would be perfect. But then I had a plethora of other black and white like graphic stickers that would be the perfect thing to help fill the rest of the empty space on it. I'm really, really hesitant about using stickers because I think that they're so pretty, and I kind of just want to keep them as they are, but I know that that's not the point of the sticker. The point of a sticker is to put it somewhere. But part of me is also just sad when I put it somewhere, because I'm like, this thing, I might not have it later, and then I can't have the pretty sticker to look at. But like when it's honest, memento mori, you've got to learn to just let go. Little heart hands. So yeah, thumbs up. Don't know what to do. But yes, this is pretty much the finished journal. Gothic Glory. And I'm actually really, really proud of it. But guess what? I'm not actually done. I really didn't like how ugly the inside was, so I figured I have this toned paper sketchbook. So I ended up taking just one sheet and ended up just cutting it to shape and then gluing it down to help cover up all the ugly edges. And it was also kind of nice because it just offsets the cover from the rest of the sketchbook. I could like jot down notes on it, or if I really wanted to, I thought about putting a little pocket on it so I could stick little loose leaves or any little other bits of scraps I can find and stick them in there for further notice or for further use. I used to take like scraps of paper that I drew on and I would glue them into my sketchbook. I should probably start doing that again, honestly. But with that being finished up, we are now officially pretty much coming to an end. If you guys end up decorating your sketchbooks or decorating anything other than a sketchbook that you have and you want to show me, please let me know. Comment down below. Tag me on Instagram or Twitter, whatever. I would love to see anything that you guys make. Here's me being smart and gluing down the washi tape. That stuff's not really that sticky. Bye guys!